is definitely an integral part of the story. If I think about, from my time, being born in the outskirts of the city formerly known as Calcutta, and the path here, um, I would say there's one thing that has been consistent throughout. It is around how uh, the obstacle can become the way, if you will let it be. So, much not unlike, I think millions, if not billions, like me. I grew up in a very modest household uh, that in Bengal that had never actually, traveled outside of that geographic area. I remember growing up, it would I would have to travel a few miles on foot in order to get access to a telephonic device.
Oh.
I would have to when the internet came about.
Hmm.
Um, this was just as I was getting out of high school. I actually was able to figure out a way to have access to the Atomic Center for Research in the city in order
Well.
to be able to access the internet. And then, and then, fortunately, the 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 Birla Industrial and Technological Museum, which was probably about an hour and a half away from home, is where I ended up having a lot of fun on the weekends because that's really the only way I would have access to what were then programming on computers using something as simple as GW Basic back in
Whoa.
back in the day. So I think necessity is the mother of invention. That's the one thing that I think those experiences have indelibly left a mark with me.